Hi, welcome to DiademAnalytics. My name is Happy Chukwudike. This is the second part of our series on mastering and unlocking the power of Excel filter function. In the initial part of this series, we navigated through the fundamentals of Excel filter function, ensuring a solid understanding of its core functionalities. Now it is time to gain insight into how it could be expanded by incorporating multiple criteria to filter a dataset. To filter dataset with multiple criteria or conditions, we introduce two or more logical expressions within the include argument. We use the AND/OR logics in our filter function. The AND logic is represented by the multiplication operator, while the OR logic is represented by the addition operator. We kindly encourage you to subscribe to the DiademAnalytics YouTube channel. Consider giving this video a thumbs up, share your feedback in the comment section, and feel free to share the link with others. Okay, here is a data set stored neatly in Excel table named data. As you can recall from part 1, we used one expression in the include argument to filter our data. Now let's take it further and learn how to use multiple expressions within the include argument to filter our data. And I would like us to start with the AND logic. The AND logic ensures that only the records that meet all the specified criteria are returned. So let's write the formula. So we start by writing filter. The array, remember, is the data table. Because we have multiple logical expressions to write within the include argument, we wrap each expression in a bracket. So we want to return the order list where segment is equal to consumer and ship mode is equal to second class. To achieve that, we select the column segment is equal to consumer. We close the first expression, and because we're working with the AND logic, we use the multiplication operator. Next, we open the parentheses for the second expression, and here we want the ship mode where it is equal to second class. Then we close this, and next we'll write the if empty value to return, and we close it. So here we have a list of orders where segment is equal to consumer and the ship mode is equal to second class. Great. So technically, here is how it works. For each of the expressions, it generates an array of Boolean values. Okay, that is, we have true and false value that is being generated by each of the expression we have in the include argument. And the true equates to 1 and the false to 0. Alright, so for the first expression we have all this array there. For the second expression we have all this. Okay, so we'll put this together. That is the first expression multiplying the second expression we'll have this kind of binary number 1010 numbers. So let's just take a deep uh, look into how it works. Okay, so for the first expression where segment is equal to consumer, it will check through the segment and will return for the true 1, and for false where the requirement is not met or the criteria is not met, it will return false. So for instance, first expression, the first entry there is home office, so it will evaluate to 0, that's false. So we have 0. For the next, we have consumer, which is true, and we have 1. Next, we have consumer, which is true, and we have 1. Next, corporate, so we have 0. Next, consumer, we have 1. Okay. Same thing for the second expression, where we have second class. So the first entry, we have standard class, and it will evaluate to false, 0. Second class, so 1, this one 0, and the next one being this will also be 0. Next is second class, so we'll have 1 here. So the outcome is the combination of the two multiplication of in the case of the AND logic is the multiplication of the two expressions. So we have expression 1 multiplying expression 2, and we'll have this. So take note of the arrangement we have here: 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so when we pick these two expressions, we'll have the same arrangement. How about the OR logic? For the OR logic, we just need to replace the multiplication in our formula with addition operator. So once we've done that, we're now returning the ordered list where segment is equal to consumer or the ship mode is equal to second class. In this case, this is coming in because the segment is consumer. In this case, consumer. However, in this case, these are coming in because the segment, the ship mode is second class. Alright, so the same thing we can do here, replace this to plus, and we will have the same outcome. So looking at this, we can as well highlight our include arguments, and we'll have the same outcome as what we have here. So for the first entry, we have 0, the next we have 2, the next we have 1, next we have 0, and next we have 2. So basically, the filter function will return the entries with 1 or greater value. Alright, let's take more examples here. So we want to filter this, and we want to return where segment is equal to corporate and ship mode is equal to first class. So we start filter function, filter, remember our data stored in data table, and we need to enclose our expression, each of the expression in brackets. So we have data column segments, alright, is equal to corporate, and the next expression where data column ship mode is equal to first class. Close, move next to if empty argument, and we just want to return no data. So we close this and we hit enter. Great. So here we're returning where segment is equal to corporate and ship mode is equal to first class. Next, we want to return where our segment is equal to home office or consumer. So we go again, filter. We want to go to data table where first expression data column segment is equal to home office now, or where data segment equal consumer, close. Next argument, no data, that is if empty, and we close and we hit enter. Alright, so we're returning the order list where segment is equal to home office or consumer. Next, here we want to return the order lists from our data table where the first expression is saying that data ship mode is equal to first class, or the next expression data ship mode equal to second class, close. And next, where okay, and where data column cells is greater than equal to 3000, we close and we return no data for the if empty argument. Right, so let's check this out. Okay, so looking at this, we can easily note that our function is not working very well, as you can see, up to as low as 8.9. Okay, so how do we sort out this? Because we want the data for the ship mode being equal to first class or second class before applying the cells logic or expression. So we just need to wrap this first, the first two expressions, wrap it together with a bracket. So we have this sorted out first before applying this. So hit enter, we can see that our data is currently filtered now. So we have here where ship mode is either equal to first class or second class, and cells is greater than equal to 3000. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If this tutorial is helpful, don't forget to share, like, subscribe for more Excel tips. Until next time, happy filtering.